What are the worshippers worshipping? Is it the idea of the Virgin Mary, who somehow is out there beyond the image?
Throughout the centuries, the statue of the Virgin Mary has been a source of solace, hope, and intercession for believers. However, recently, people have reported seeing statues of the Virgin Mary moving, blinking, or even crying tears of blood on camera in different places worldwide. But how possible is this? Join us as we explore shocking moments where Virgin Mary statues were caught moving on camera. This might change everything you once knew. Number 15. Virgin Mary winks. In the serene quiet of a sacred shrine, something extraordinary has captured the hearts of believers. A statue of the Virgin Mary, a cherished symbol of faith and devotion, seemed to perform a small but significant act. Those there described an incredible moment when the statue's usually solemn face gave a soft wink as if acknowledging the faithful gathered around her. This strange happening, caught on camera and quickly shared online, has sparked widespread interest and contemplation. For many devoted followers, the Virgin Mary's wink is miraculous. It is a divine gesture meant to offer comfort and reassurance to those who remain steadfast in their faith. As the news spread, people from all over began going to the shrine, eager to see the statue. Each visitor brings their prayers and hopes, seeking guidance and a deeper connection to the divine in this sacred place. However, only some are convinced. Some skeptics suggest that optical illusions or natural causes could explain the apparent wink. But despite what anyone has to say, the video continues to captivate viewers, making many reflect on the mysteries of faith and the possibility of divine signs in our daily lives. So, to believers, the Virgin Mary statue's wink is more than just a strange phenomenon. It's a severe reminder of the close relationship between the earthly and the divine. It encourages them to hold on to their faith, believing that even the smallest gestures can carry a deep spiritual significance. Do you think this is strange? Wait until you see the next one. Number 14. Virgin Mary statue in India. It is no news that in various parts of India, such as Karachi and Pakistan, people have faced intense violence and terror, leading to countless deaths. The situation was so dire that many residents considered leaving the city for good. This violence stemmed from multiple sources, including ethnic, religious, and political divisions, as well as organized crime. Minority communities living in constant fear found comfort in places of worship. These sanctuaries became a crucial symbol of hope and a lesson in unity for a fractured society. Interestingly, a surprisingly unique religious crossover emerged in Karachi, where Christians and Hindus began worshiping the Virgin Mary. This shared devotion then played a significant role in promoting coexistence and fostering understanding among different faiths. The tradition dates back approximately 50 years when A.M. Anthony, a Tamil Christian, founded St. Anthony's Club in his home in Sadar. Here, devotees gathered for 9 days of prayer, reciting the novena to seek the Virgin Mary's blessings and good health. However, as the gatherings grew, Anthony and his followers faced challenges, including complaints from his landlord about the loud prayers. Eventually, they were offered space within the St. Anthony's church premises. This marked the beginning of a larger tradition in Karachi, where Catholic churches welcomed people of different faiths, including Zoroastrians and Hindus, to join in worshiping the Virgin Mary, also referred to as Our Lady of Elankani. In the years that followed, many statues of the Virgin Mary were erected across India, but this is where it gets even more intriguing. On one remarkable occasion, on September 15, 2020, a man spotted a white statue of the Virgin Mary and began to pray. Suddenly, he noticed the statue opening and closing its eyes. Immediately and fortunately, he captured this incredible moment on camera. Now, if you look closely at the video, you can see the statue's lips moving as if it was singing, along with a slight movement in its hands. This mysterious event has continued to captivate believers and skeptics alike. Number 13. A shocking transformation. In Malaysia, something truly astonishing happened during a religious ceremony. Father Richmond Pereira was blessing a Virgin Mary statue when he noticed something extraordinary. The statue seemed to grow 3 inches taller. Reports claim that this fiberglass statue transformed into porcelain before everyone's eyes during the ceremony. When reporters asked Father Pereira about the event, he did not comment immediately. He later explained that he needed to discuss what had happened with senior church officials first. He also mentioned that he and other church representatives were waiting for confirmation from the Vatican and planned to consult Archbishop Julian Liao of Kuala Lumpur before making official statements. Meanwhile, a large crowd of Catholic parishioners gathered at the cave where the statue was. With hands clasped in prayer and heads bowed in reverence, some recited the Hail Mary while others sang the Ave Maria. Many others were busy taking photos of the two Virgin Mary statues in the cave, a more enormous standing statue and a more petite kneeling figure. The scene was filled with reverence and awe as the faithful sought to capture this miraculous occurrence. Adding to the wonder, water flowed from an ornate fountain built behind the statue, mesmerizing everyone who saw it. One devoted Catholic shared, "We honor Mother Mary deeply and wanted to witness this miracle ourselves, so we made sure to come here." But before this event, a short video clip had gone viral online. The clip showed the Virgin Mary statue during a Sunday Mass, where a churchgoer claimed to have seen the statue's eyes move slowly. Almost everyone present noticed it, and even the priest was astonished by what he saw. As the congregation stared at the statue, it seemed to gaze back at them with what appeared to be tears. The statue looked so lifelike that, as the congregation began singing the Ave Maria, it seemed to smile, and its lips appeared to move. This amazed everyone who witnessed it. Some even reported that the priest spoke with the statue, who promised to return often and urged the faithful to continue praying to her. If you think this is too shocking, prepare for an even more rude shock. Number 12, Virgin Mary statue in Marian Shrine. The Marian Shrine in a quiet Irish village became the center of attention after something strange happened. Statues usually stand still and are admired for their artistic beauty. Still, this one seemed to come to life, leaving everyone shocked and confused. So one evening, Kathy O'Mahony, a caretaker at the shrine, was out for her usual walk with her two daughters. They paused at the cave where the Virgin Mary statue stands, intending to pray. But just as they were about to kneel, Kathy's daughter noticed something unusual. The statue appeared to be breathing and moving slightly. Kathy soon saw it too. And what made it even more strange was that the breathing didn't match the statue's chest movements, making it seem like it had come to life. News of the statue's movement spread quickly, and soon people from all over began to visit the village to witness this phenomenon. Some visitors claimed they saw the statue's hands move, and others even said they spotted the face of the Pope in the statue. The once peaceful village was soon overrun with visitors, tripling its population. Local businesses flourished as hotels filled up, and restaurants needed help to meet the demand. The story caught the attention of major news outlets, who sent reporters to cover the event. As more people saw the coverage, more visitors arrived, eager to experience the statue's mysterious movement firsthand. While many believed they had witnessed a miracle, scientists were more skeptical, suggesting that the perceived movements were optical illusions caused by staring at the statue's illuminated crown for too long. However, regardless of the scientific explanations, the incident profoundly impacted those who saw it, turning the Marian Shrine into a popular destination and bringing unexpected prosperity to the village. Number 11. Virgin Mary statue in Hobbs. Something as never seen before has just happened that has got everyone talking. This strange occurrence took place in a small town in Arizona. A statue of the Virgin Mary in the Sacred Heart Catholic Church has become the center of attention after reports emerged that the statue often sheds tears. But how possible is this? Parishioners were the first to notice this phenomenon, and recently it happened again, marking the fourth time in just a few months. The news quickly spread, leaving believers both stunned and curious. The frequent weeping of the statue prompted the local Catholic diocese to launch an investigation. Bishop Michael Alvarez stated that if the occurrence is confirmed as supernatural, church officials would need to determine whether the source of the event is divine or demonic. The bronze statue, which is hollow inside, was thoroughly examined by investigators. Still, nothing was found that could explain the production of the liquid. Instead, the statue's interior was filled with cobwebs, further adding to the mystery. Then, to dig deeper, the investigators collected samples of the liquid and sent them to a laboratory for chemical analysis. The results came back the same from 2 different testing methods, revealing that the liquid was olive oil mixed with a fragrant substance, similar to the holy chrism used in Catholic sacraments and baptisms. As news of the weeping statue spread beyond the town, people from all over the region started traveling to Arizona to see it for themselves. Some visitors shared that they had rearranged their schedules to visit the church and offer prayers. Many reported feeling a deep, special connection when they saw the tears, with some believing that the crying statue might be a warning of an impending danger. Bishop Alvarez, however, urged caution, explaining that the church would take its time to determine the event's true nature. He reminded everyone that the devil often imitates holy occurrences to sow confusion among believers, and asked for patience as the investigation continued. He also expressed his gratitude to everyone praying for clarity and understanding. But the discovery continues, and you might need more preparation for this next one. Number 10. Virgin Mary Apparition. The quiet countryside of Vietnam, far from the bustling cities, is a special place where something astonishing happens. On a remote hill, a statue of the Virgin Mary stands tall. For years, this statue has been a symbol of hope and comfort for those who visit, seeking the Virgin Mary's guidance and help in their lives. But what makes this statue extraordinary is what happened one day that stunned everyone. The statue's eyes suddenly opened. This unexpected event shocked those who were there, leaving them in awe. News of this miraculous occurrence quickly spread, drawing more and more people to this sacred spot. Visitors arrived with prayers on their lips and hope in their hearts, seeking healing, forgiveness, and a sign that their prayers were being heard. Many who came to witness the statue speak of its powerful impact on their lives. Some experienced miraculous healings, while others received vivid visions and messages they believed were divine. All these stories share a deep belief in the Virgin Mary's power and a sense of connection to something greater. As the sun sets over the hill, the memory of the Virgin Mary's eyes opening lingers in the minds of those who saw it. Even though the statue may return to its stillness, the event has left a lasting impression, inspiring faith and offering hope to all who hear the story. Number 9. Mary's Miraculous Gaze. In a quiet church in Guadalajara, Mexico, something incredible happened on June 12, 2023, leaving many in awe. The statue of the Virgin Mary, usually known for her serene and peaceful expression, reportedly did something extraordinary. Witnesses claim that for a brief moment, the statue's eyes opened, filling those present with wonder. The moment was captured on camera, and soon after, it spread like wildfire across the internet, drawing attention from people worldwide. For many devout believers, this was seen as nothing less than a miracle, a sign that the Virgin Mary was indeed present, watching over her followers with love and care. They view this as a comforting reminder that Mary is there even in the most silent moments, offering her guidance and protection. However, not everyone is convinced. Skeptics have analyzed the footage, suggesting that the movement of the statue's eyes could have a natural explanation or be an optical illusion. But despite these doubts, the event has sparked deep conversations and reflections on faith. The video has sparked widespread discussion and reflection, pushing people to ponder the mysteries of their beliefs and the connection between the physical and spiritual realms. So, as word spread about this shocking phenomenon, more and more pilgrims made their way to the church, eager to see the statue for themselves. They came with questions, hopes, and prayers, seeking a connection with the divine in this sacred place. Each visitor united in their respect for the Virgin Mary and brought their own dreams and desires, hoping to feel the touch of something more significant in their lives. Number 8. The statue of the Virgin Mary Yawns. People have been witnessing strange happenings for centuries now. Still, this recent one that happened in the village of San Luis in the Spanish countryside has defied all explanations and captivated the community. A beautifully carved statue of the Virgin Mary, known for its calm and serene expression, has seemingly shown the presence of life in a very unusual way. During the daily prayers, The faithful who gathered noticed something that left them in awe. The Virgin Mary statue appeared to yawn, her lips parted gently as if she was tired or bored. This statue, which has long been a symbol of devotion and a source of comfort for those seeking spiritual guidance, suddenly became the center of a mysterious event. The chapel, usually a place of quiet reflection, was filled with wonder and curiosity as word of the statue's unusual behavior spread. For those deeply connected to their faith, the sight of the Virgin Mary yawning was puzzling and emotionally stirring. It raised many questions in the hearts of the people present. Many have asked if this is a potential sign from above or if it's simply a message urging believers to deepen their spiritual journey and understanding. As news of the yawning statue spread beyond the village, it caught the attention of believers worldwide and even skeptics. Some viewed it as a miraculous event, a sign of the Virgin Mary's divine presence. Others were more doubtful, suggesting that it could be explained by natural causes or human interference. However, it is believed that regardless of what people think, the yawning statue has become a powerful symbol, reminding everyone of the strength of faith and reinforcing the significant influence that faith can have on our lives. Number 7. Virgin Mary's statue opens her eyes. In the sacred halls where believers find solace and connect with the divine, the Virgin Mary holds a special place in the hearts of the faithful. For centuries, statues of the Virgin Mary have been revered as symbols of grace, compassion, and maternal love. These statues, crafted from stone or molded from clay, offer a tangible link to the divine presence, inviting worshippers to reflect on their true faith. But what happens when these statues, known for their quiet and stoic presence, appear to have a lively feel? This was the case with an extraordinary event captured on camera, where a statue of the Virgin Mary seemingly opened her eyes. In the captivating footage, the serene expression of the statue undergoes a subtle yet profound transformation. As the camera zooms in on her face, viewers are drawn into a moment of divine mystery. With a gentle, almost unnoticeable movement, the eyelids of the statue part reveal eyes that seem to gaze upon the world with a depth of compassion and understanding that defies explanation. For those who witnessed this extraordinary occurrence, it was a moment that transcended the ordinary, leaving them in awe of what could only be described as a miraculous event. The sight of the Virgin Mary's statue opening its eyes served as a powerful affirmation of faith, a reminder that the divine is always present, even in the most unexpected places. This remarkable event has encouraged those who believe in reflecting on the timeless teachings of the Virgin Mary to embrace love, compassion, and the enduring power of faith. In her presence, miracles seem possible, reminding us that mysteries in this world go beyond our understanding, offering hope and inspiration to those who seek it. Number 6. Divine phenomenon in Sicily. Inside an ancient church in Sicily, another statue of the Virgin Mary has reportedly been seen blinking. This mysterious sight has captivated the attention of many, leaving people in deep thought. The news of this unusual event spread quickly across Sicily, sparking curiosity and excitement. Before long, crowds gathered outside the church, eager to witness the miraculous event. As word spread beyond Sicily, the story reached social media, where videos and photos captured the imagination of people worldwide. For many Catholics and spiritual seekers, the blinking statue is seen as the work of the divine. It is said to represent the presence of the Blessed Mother and offers a comforting source of hope in difficult times. Pilgrims from near and far have traveled to see the statue, their hearts filled with hope and reverence as they stand before the sacred figure. While some skeptics have suggested natural explanations, those who have witnessed the blinking firsthand are deeply moved. It is a moment of profound beauty and mystery to them, inspiring reflections on faith and the miraculous ways divine grace can manifest. As more visitors flock to the church in Sicily, they share a sense of wonder and reverence for the Virgin Mary. They said in her seemingly blinking gaze that they'd found peace, guidance, and a renewed connection to the divine. Number 5. Our Lady of Guadalupe statue weeps again. At the Our Lady of Guadalupe shrine in Tepac, something extraordinary again captured the faithful's attention. A statue of the Virgin Mary has once again begun to weep, stirring the hearts of those who visit this sacred site. This statue, known for its deep connection to the divine, has long been a symbol of hope and divine intervention for centuries. The story of Our Lady of Guadalupe dates back to 1531, when the Virgin Mary is believed to have appeared to Juan Diego, an indigenous peasant. The miraculous image of the Virgin was left on his cloak, known as the tilma. Today, people from all over the world come to the shrine seeking solace and spiritual renewal. The shrine, adorned with vibrant flowers and flickering candles, represents a place where the boundary between the earthly and the divine is believed to be thin, where miracles can happen. And just as expected, when news spread about the statue weeping, it sparked a renewed faith among visitors. For those who witnessed the tears, they said it was a powerful sign of the Virgin Mary's lasting love and compassion. To them, seeing the statue crying is seen as a divine message or a sign of heavenly intervention, filling their hearts with reverence and awe. They have continued to be inspired by this unusual sight, and they believe that even as the tears dry, the spirit of compassion shown by the Virgin Mary continues to guide and encourage them. Number 4. Virgin Mary statue seen blinking. An unusual event has caught the attention of believers at a serene sanctuary, but this event didn't just fascinate believers alone, it has attracted skeptics from all around the world. A statue of the Virgin Mary was seen blinking. Witnesses claim that the statue, typically unmoving, blinked its eyes as if responding to the worshippers in the sanctuary. This surprising moment was captured on video and quickly spread across social media, igniting widespread curiosity and debate. For the followers, the blinking of the Virgin Mary statue is seen as a miraculous event, clearly indicating her presence among them. It has become a powerful affirmation of their faith, offering comfort during challenging times. But would you believe that only some people are convinced about this occurrence? Some skeptics suggest that what people saw could not have been confirmed, or that their eyes may have been playing a trick on them, while others try to explain the event through scientific theories, looking for a logical reason behind what happened. However, to the believers, this remarkable event serves as a reminder of the lasting significance of the Virgin Mary in the lives of believers, as well as the powerful ways in which faith can touch and transform people. They believe this event will continue to linger in people's minds even for centuries to come. Number 3. The Ohio Miracle. In Ohio, worshippers were stunned when a statue of the Virgin Mary appeared to blink during a church event. The event occurred at the Basilica of St. John the Baptist, where the National Pilgrim Virgin statue of Our Lady of Fatima was displayed. The statue, known for its holy significance, seemed to wink at the attendees, a moment that was captured on video and quickly spread across social media. This statue, which has been traveling the world since 1968, holds a special place in the hearts of many. Blessed by Pope Paul VI in Fatima in 1967, it was gifted to the United States the following year. But despite being a lifeless figure, many claimed that its eyes opened and closed, leaving many witnesses in shock. Several people took pictures, showing what appeared to be the statue's eyes moving. Katie Marian, one of the people present, was shocked by what she saw. She described how she snapped a photo and noticed the statue's eyes were closed in the image. Connie Lippick, another witness, also saw the statue's eyes shut, saying, "I knew it was a miracle because I had been watching it all morning. The lashes were clearly down." Many believe this statue has healing powers, with some claiming to have recovered from severe illnesses after being near it. The caretaker of the statue mentioned that for those with faith, no proof is needed to believe in miracles, while skeptics will always doubt. She emphasized that it's all about faith, and she thinks. This miraculous event in Ohio has not only deepened the faith of those who were there, but also sparked discussions about similar strange happenings that were taking place. However, the blinking statue remains a powerful symbol for believers, reminding them of the mysteries and wonders that faith can bring. This phenomenon continues to attract pilgrims and curious onlookers, adding a layer of spiritual intrigue to the community. The event has encouraged people from all walks of life to visit and witness firsthand the reputed miracles associated with the statue, further cementing its status as a beacon of hope and faith. The discussions it sparks among believers and skeptics alike delve into the realms of faith, science, and the boundaries of human perception. For many, such events are a call to spiritual awakening and a reminder of the profound mysteries that transcend everyday life, keeping the dialogue between faith and reason ever vibrant. Number 2, statue cries blood. In Japan, an event involving a statue of the Virgin Mary has left worshippers in awe. The first eyewitness to this breathtaking phenomenon is Sister Agnes Kazuko. During a church event, the statue reportedly cried tears of blood, an occurrence that shocked and moved those present. The statue, part of the National Pilgrim Virgin statue of the Lady of Guadalupe, has a storied history, having traveled globally since 1968 after being blessed by Pope Paul VI. Other eyewitnesses claim they saw the statue's tears of blood, capturing the moment on video, which quickly spread online. Believers have, however, believed this to be a sign from above, interpreting the blood tears as a divine message during troubled times, significantly as it healed the deaf ears of the Buddhist convert. They feel a deep connection to the sacred event, viewing it as a reaffirmation of faith and a call to prayer. On the other hand, skeptics question the phenomenon, suggesting it could be explained by natural or man-made causes. However, those who witnessed the event firsthand are convinced of its authenticity, feeling a profound reverence and spiritual significance. Many say that the statue, known for its supposed healing powers, has been a focal point for pilgrims, with many claiming to have experienced miraculous recoveries. As the story continues circulating, it draws more visitors to the church in Japan, who are all eager to witness the statue themselves. It has also made them contemplate the possibility of a divine intervention. Number 1. Miracle in Church. The atmosphere is high in Tapao, Vietnam, where a remarkable and mysterious event has captured the attention of thousands of people. A statue of the Virgin Mary that appears to move. Many flock to the site to witness this phenomenon, hoping to glimpse what they believe to be a divine miracle. According to those present, the statue's movements are subtle but unmistakable. Her cloak seems to float gently in the air, and her head turns as if she is alive and aware of the faithful gathered around her. The reports of the moving statue have spread rapidly, attracting local devotees and people from far and wide. Pilgrims travel to Tapao, driven by faith and curiosity, eager to witness the event for themselves. For many, this is more than just a spectacle. It is a profound spiritual experience. They believe the Virgin Mary is making her presence known, especially by offering comfort and reassurance to those seeking her intercession. The atmosphere at the site is charged with emotion. People gather in prayer, singing hymns and lighting candles, creating a scene of deep devotion and reverence. Some visitors have reported feeling an overwhelming sense of peace, while others describe experiencing miraculous healings. The statue's movements signify the Virgin's love and concern for her children, a message of hope in troubled times. However, only some are convinced that what they see is a genuine miracle. Skeptics suggest that there could be natural explanations for the statue's movements, such as wind or other environmental factors. Others wonder if the phenomenon could result from optical illusions or deliberate manipulation. However, despite these doubts, the faithful continue to believe, finding strength and inspiration in the possibility of a miracle. The story of the Virgin Mary statue in Tapao has become a powerful symbol of faith for many who have witnessed it. The site also has become a pilgrimage destination where people come to pray, reflect, and connect with something they believe is more significant than themselves. What do you think about these mysterious happenings? Please share your thoughts with us in the comments section. Do well in liking, sharing, and subscribing to more videos. Also, click on the following video showing on your screen. You will enjoy it.